welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Delaney. I love thrifting, home decor, my cats, plants, all the good stuff, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be amazing because I have quite the home decor thrift haul for you guys. I have just been hitting the jackpot lately. I don't know if it's because I changed up my style a little bit and I'm kind of looking for different things. I'm finding more. I don't really know, but it has just been amazing. This haul that I'm going to show you is from a couple thrift stores and it's from about 4 trips, I think. I could be wrong. Sorry. I try to keep track and I try to bring my camera, but I swear it's always when I'm like, oh, I've got 10 minutes to run into this thrift store. I'll just check what they have. That's when I find all the good stuff. And of course I don't have my camera. So today's just going to be a haul. And then after the haul, I'm gonna show you, I told you guys about the DIY project I was doing with the 2 canvases. If you remember, this is what they looked like before. I'm gonna show you what they look like now. I'm so excited. They turned out so well. Okay, starting off with Goodwill. I got this really pretty cream textured ceramic, just big jug. Don't know what you want to call it. I don't know if it's handmade. It's definitely some sort of ceramic and it was $6.99, which I'm just now realizing because that's kind of a lot, but that's okay. And what this video is going to be too, I forgot to even mention, is I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to style all of this. I feel like I haven't done that in a really long time and I love decorating. I love styling all of the pieces that I get. But as you guys know, we're at my in-laws until we find a house. We've been house hunting. So I haven't been able to decorate. So I'm just going to play around with it and decorate and show you guys kind of how I would decorate it all. The thing I got at Goodwill is this, I'm guessing it's like a pie dish, but the main reason I wanted to get it is because of this ware right here. I think it is so beautiful. Absolutely love it. I know that this color of pottery is really going around right now, this like warm chocolatey brownish maroon. I don't know why I'm having a hard time loving that color, even though I picked it up. I just need to incorporate it into my decor and see if I like it. But I do think it's really pretty. I'm not used to it yet. So I just mainly picked it up because I loved this around here. And this was $2.49. Okay, I think I got these 2 at Goodwill. I already took the stickers off, so I can't remember the price. But first up is this little basket. It almost looks like a little children's purse. I think it's so sweet and so cute. I think that this would be great to hold mail or your keys or something like that. I just love picking up baskets because I always find a use for it. I've noticed, especially since we've been living at my in-laws and we've had to kind of organize here, I've used so many baskets. I've actually run out and needed to buy more. So I just always find a use for them. And then I also got this. This is a more typical basket. I feel like you can see this at a lot of thrift stores, but I love these. I think that they are so cute and great for styling on shelves. Okay, next is probably one of my favorite finds. I got this at a thrift store in our town that I didn't even know about, and I think it was $5. It is this really beautiful, it's a plant pot. I don't know if you can tell the texture. I don't know if it's supposed to look like a folded over bag or what, but I just really love the color and the texture. It just looks really worn. Sorry, the lighting, there's so many windows. It just looks really worn and I think it's so beautiful. Yeah, so I paid $5 for that. And then today I got these few things. Oh, the other day I got this. It was 25 cents. It's just a really pretty color. That's why I picked it up. And then today I hit the jackpot. I have 2 clothing items I'll show you, but I got all of this stuff. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw, but I got a faux olive tree. I'll show you that as soon as I get up from here. But oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's actually a Target Studio McGee olive tree, and I've been looking at them online because I do want an olive tree in my next house, and they're really expensive. They're like, this particular one I think was $180 originally, so I got it for 10 bucks and it was a steal, and I'll show you guys that. But I also got some other things at that store. I got this really beautiful vase. I love that the handle is like curved like that. I think it just adds a lot of character. So pretty. I just love the cream color. I think this was sold at a department store originally. It says made in Portugal for over and back green. I don't know if that's a store or what, but it is really pretty. It's a really pretty pottery piece. And at that store, I think when I divided it all out, I think I spent like $2 on each item, including the tree. By the time I divided it all out, it was originally $10, but I got a bunch of stuff. And this is a handmade little pottery piece. Again, this is that color I was just talking about that it's growing on me. I'm trying to incorporate it just a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but I just really liked this, how it just doesn't look perfect. I liked that it just really looks vintagey. And I love when pottery is handmade and it has a little signature on the bottom. Next up, I got 3 vintage books. I just always look at the binding basically. It's not necessarily books that I want to read, but this one is really cute. It says Story of Jesus and it's really cute. It has the entire story of Jesus and it's really old. It's kind of falling apart, so I have to be really careful with it, but it says copyright 1934, printed in the US. So I don't know if it's actually from 1934. I don't know how that works. I feel like it should be. I don't know. I need to look this up because I just think that is really cool. The next one, I loved this like taupey color. It's called Living Wild and it's kind of cool. It has a bunch of pictures of wildlife in it. And then lastly is another wilderness book, Wilderness USA. I just really loved this green color with this gold. I think it's really pretty. And I actually loved the pictures inside. I feel like you could definitely like frame some of these if you wanted to. It's got a bunch of landscape pictures. I think that's really cool. That same store, I got 2 shirts to sell. The first one is from 1986. You guys know I love selling vintage clothing and it just has these dolphins on it. I thought that was really cool. I'll always pick up vintage pretty much anything. I love selling it. It sells so well for me. And then this next one, I just thought was cool. It's not necessarily like a great brand or anything. It is vintage, but it is just pretty unique. It is just a women's sweatshirt and it's really pretty pastel yellow and it's got really cute little flower buttons on it and it's in really great condition. So I figured somebody would love to have that. Before I get up and show you the olive tree and how I style the shelves and those prints, I want to show you, I got 2 things from TJ Maxx. I know that's not thrifting, but I just thought they were really cool because I pretty much found, the reason I picked them up is because they look really similar to some things that I saw on Target, but I got them way cheaper. So I just wanted to show you anyways, and I will show you kind of how I style them. First up is this really pretty, is it marble? I'm not really sure what this is. I always forget. I forget what it's called. Anyways, I just love this. I love the color. These are great for styling. I feel like these like interlocking circles like this are kind of taking the place of like the wood bead garland. The wood bead garland was like super popular for a while, and I'm sure it still is. Like you can still use it in your homes obviously, but these, I've just seen a lot more of these, and I'll put a picture here of the one that is on Target. If you guys can't find it at your TJ Maxx and you really want it, it's a little bit more expensive, but I just thought it was cool that I kind of found like a little bit of a dupe, and I did pay kind of a lot for it. It was $14.99, but still cheaper than the Target one, and I really loved it. The next thing, again, I'll put a Target picture right here. I got this really beautiful bowl. It has this amazing detail to it, and I just love the scallops on it. And it is made in Portugal, which I love, and it was only $5.99, which I thought was crazy. It's microwave and dishwasher safe, so I could use this as a serving bowl as well, or I could just use it as display. But yeah, it's way cheaper than the Target one and super cute. That is it for this type of stuff. Let me get up and show you the olive tree, and then I'm gonna show you the prints that I DIY'd. Okay, here she is. I'm absolutely obsessed. I will put a picture right here of this on Target. It was $180, and like I said, it's a Studio McGee one. As you'll notice, it is missing that back piece, which I'm sure is why somebody donated it. But I don't really care because I can just put a basket around it, or maybe find a bigger crock to put it in. But for now, it's just turned to the back and it looks totally fine. And yeah, it's so pretty. I love it so much. I think it is probably close to 6 feet tall, which is a really good size. It just looks kind of small in here because this is a really big room with really high ceilings. And like I said, this is my in-laws' house, so I don't know necessarily that I would style it right here, but I love to style like faux trees or faux plants in a corner of a room. I think those look the best. And if this were my house and I were actually styling it, I probably would not keep this plant here just because the two kind of clash a little bit. Here they are. This is obviously not how I would style them or where I'd put them, but this is kind of where I'm keeping them for safekeeping just until we get our own house. And the lighting down here is very orangey and very dark. We're in the basement, so sorry about that. It's not really doing them justice, but as you can see close up, they have a lot of really pretty texture. With this one, I just went horizontal with it, and then this one I kind of just went all different ways just to kind of create two different textures so they look very similar but also different. And I think that they turned out so well. I'm so happy with it. I already showed you the picture of what they look like before, but I think I paid about $14 for both of these when they were on sale. And then the joint compound that I used, or the wall spackle that I used, I think was $5 a tub. So all in all, this was about $20–25 project, and I think it was a steal for two really big pieces of art. Okay, ignore the water sound you hear. That's the cat fountain going. But I wanted to show you guys how I would style some of these pieces since I haven't done that in a really long time. First up, this ceramic piece I showed you guys, I would just put all of my utensils in it like this, rolling pin. I think it looks really cute. Maybe I would do less cutting boards and maybe like that little lamp that I got that I showed you guys a couple videos ago, or maybe like a short faux little tree or something, or a plant would look really cute. But that's one way I would style it. I love that. Okay, and lastly, this is just an example of how I would style this. Again, this is not my house, so I'm just having fun and playing with it. But I love books for this reason, just because like it brings in the greenery. They just look old and vintage and worn, but you can also get lots of neutral ones, which I think looks great. And the great thing about having books to style is it just gives all of your items some height, especially if you have some shelves like this, you kind of need some height. If not, if I were to just set these two things next to this, they would all almost look the same height and they would just look kind of weird. It would look like they're all just sitting in a row. This way, this gives some height, some color, and some dimension. Again, this one that I showed you earlier, the reason why I picked it up is because of the wear on the outside, so I really wanted to display that. I would love to display this like on some kitchen shelves, which I obviously don't have right now. And then I just put a little plant in here, but you could easily put like a candle. You could easily do nothing in here, but I just thought that this looked really good. And you could definitely use this to hide things like in a bathroom. You could use it to put bobby pins in or something like that. But I really like that it's got some like wear and it just makes it look handmade, which it is. But again, this would look really good in a kitchen as well. It's very kitcheny, but I think it looks really cute all together. And I'm still gonna be on the hunt for more vintage books just because I feel like they're so great to style, and you kind of need a lot of them to style. I have about, including these two, like 5 or 6, so I'm gonna be on the hunt for some more too. Okay. And I just did one more mock-up because it's really fun and I have not decorated in a while, and hopefully this helps you guys. Again, this is all stuff that I just showed you that I've thrifted over the past week and a half, 2 weeks. This awesome ceramic looking little pot. You could definitely put a bigger plant, but this is what was nearby, so I just grabbed what worked. I put this book in that I showed you guys, and I took the green book out because I was trying to go for more neutrals here, even though there's green right there. The green just wasn't like fitting with the neutral vibes. These, you know, TJ Maxx, I love these so much. These are so cute. And yeah, that's the same and then these two little pieces. So I think that looks super cute, super well balanced in height and texture and everything. Hey guys, I hope that you liked that haul, and I hope that you liked how I styled everything. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of inspo how you may style some of your thrifted goodies. And it was so much fun for me because it kind of feels like I was in a little bit of a rut for a while because I haven't had my own house to decorate, which I know is totally fine, like it's just temporary, but decorating and thrifting and stuff like this is just kind of what I'm passionate about and like what gives me life and gives me joy. So when I wasn't able to do it for a really long time, I'm still not really able to, it kind of was like sucking my joy a little bit. I feel like rejuvenated. As you guys can tell, I've been doing lots of thrifting videos again and lots of home decor videos, and I just have been finding such great stuff. And for a while, I wasn't letting myself buy any home decor, and so I just was feeling like really stagnant. But then I was like, you know what? Why can't I? I can buy it and just save it for our next house and it'll be fine. And if I get too much, I'm gonna start decorating my mother-in-law's house because I already know if she sees this video or sees any pictures I send her, she is gonna be like, can you please leave that there because I really love it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna just keep thrifting and just keep doing what brings me joy, and hopefully you guys can see that in my videos as well. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye guys.